Missed something. Hi everyone, welcome again to Arise to Greatness Morning Show. And just a minute to check. This morning I want, if you're coming on and watching, this is my, 5th day straight doing this morning show. Just come in, say hi, just let me know if you're getting value from this, what I've been doing for the past few days. So, and it starts up a little about 8 in the morning, and today we are talking about goals, how to set them and achieve them. It's something that is very important to many persons. We all have goals. Most of us, when the year started, we had a lot of resolutions, and 2020 has been one of the years that has been so taxiturvy for so many persons that I know that person's goals have, some people just throw them and say, guess what? 2021, the start go after those goals. But I still believe that we have enough time to set and achieve some of those goals that we have set out for 2020. We still can do great things this year in spite of all that is happening around us, setting and achieving our goals. It's very important to have those goals, to set them, right? It is said, a goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish, right? And a vision without action is daydream. And action without vision is nightmare. All right, so a vision without action is daydream. So if you only have ideas of what you want to achieve in life, but you're not taking an action, you're daydreaming. And if you're out there just taking action without a vision of where you want to take your life, you're living a nightmare. So there are so many persons who are out there who are busy working very hard, but they are at this time, don't have a vision for what they want. They do not know exactly what they want to see and to come into their own life. So they are living a nightmare because you do not know where you want to go. As Habakkuk 2 verse 2 says, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And so it's very important that we have a vision and it is written down. So one of the first things in terms of when you're setting your goals, be specific, not vague. There are many persons who say that, they have goals. What are your goals? I want a new car. I want my own house. I want to be a millionaire. But what does that look like to you? What that new car look like to you? I want a red BMW, and that's what it is. That you need, you get what I'm saying? So you need to be specific. What does a house, how many bedrooms do you want in your home? So and don't just make it vague. I want a new home. A new home can be something that is smaller than what you have right now. You understand? So it's very important to be very specific with your goals. One of the other things too, in achieving your goals, you need to reverse engineering. What does that mean? Is you're starting from the end and bringing it back to where you are now. So when you start to reverse engineering, you start to look at, who do I have to become, or what do I need to have to achieve that particular goal. So for so many persons, losing weight is something. So you're going to reverse engineer. So you're going to say that I want to lose 20 pounds. So you look at yourself, to lose 20 pounds, I will be at 160 because I have 180 and I want to lose 20 pounds. All right. So you start from how much you want to lose, 20 pounds. Now, what does a person who weighs 160 and needs to do on a day-to-day basis to get there? So they need to change the diet. They need to exercise on a daily basis. So you start from there. So you see the goal, exactly what it is, and start realizing what will it take for you to have it now. What do the things that you need to focus on? So you need to focus on your diet. You need to focus on exercise. So that's how you reverse engineering, right? So you are going to say to myself, what is it that daily do I have to do? So daily, each day, I need to drink more water. I need to exercise every day to achieve that goal. I'm going to try to break it down in money because, you know, money is sometimes easier to understand. So I love to talk about the dig. What is your daily income goal? If you're talking about money. For instance, a lot of persons would say, I want to earn $1 million this year, right? And when I talk about reverse engineering, it's you going back in the next 12 months, I want to earn $1 million. I want to save $1 million. They put save. All right, so this is a goal that I want to have to save $1 million this year. What does it take? So you start to reverse engineering. So $1 million in the next 12 months. All right. So that is my goal. $1 million in the next 12 months. You're saying to yourself now, how much money do I need to save per month for the next 12 months to have $1 million? And then you divide the million by 12, which will give you $833,033. So I need to save $83,333 per month to save $1 million in a year. All right, so you're going to break it down because it's your daily income goal you're searching for. You say, all right, so there's basically 4 weeks in each month. So you divide the 4 weeks by the $83,333, and you need to save $20,000 per week, $20,833 per week to save $1 million in a year. So that means, you know, $20. So how can I save a $20,000 per month? So that becomes more easier because it's in no bite size. Now you go down to the day. So you divide the 20,000 by 20,833 by 7, which will give you $2,976 per day. So if you're saving $2,976 per day in a year, you'd have saved $1 million. How much of us really believe that? No, thinking about it, it's easier to save $1 million than we always thought, right? Because it's only $3,000 a day. But when we look at the big goal, which was $1 million in a year, it seems so big. It seems so out of this world or something that you couldn't achieve. So that's why I talk about reverse engineering, right? You go to the end of the goal and carry it back and see, all right? These are the steps that I need to take on a day-by-day basis. And you break it down that it's more achievable, it's more in a bite-sized form. And it becomes more realistic to you. All right. Areas that the 4 major areas that we need to set goals for in our life, which is our health, our personal, financial, and contributional goals. So these are the 4 areas, the main areas. Everything that you will set goals for will fall in one of those 4 areas. It's either a health goal. I want to lose weight. I want to get more sleep. I want to be fitter. Health. Personal goals. I want to have better relationship with my wife, my children. Personal goals. I want to travel the world. Personal goals. Financial goal. I want to earn a certain amount of money per year. I want to save a certain amount of I want to create businesses. Financial goals. Those fall in that. Contribution and growth goals. Who do I want it? So I want to start to give more back to my community. I want to give more to that boys' home or that girls' home. Contribution. And growth goal is, who do you want to become in terms of who am I growing into? So your growth goal is more personal. You're growing as an individual in stature, right? So those 4 areas. One of the things that we misconcept is that we believe that we have all of these goals, and someone said, you know, we need to set goals in all 4 areas. Yes, but one of the things that I've realized that you need to set, although you set goals in all 4 areas, you must ask yourself, out of all of these 4 areas, what is the one goal, if I should achieve it in the next 12 months, would impact my life in the greatest way? Right? So ask yourself, what are the 4? If I should get my health, if I should lose X amount of pound, I know that it will change everything about my life. So then that is the area that you set, because that will be impacted, the most impactful goal that you could set for yourself. And let it be your #1 goal for the rest of the year, for the next 12 months. You know, is it that if I get my finances right, then everything will be good? Could it be that if I get my marriage right, if I get my relationship with my children right, I can do? Or is it that you have achieved those things and you're saying no, that it's more of a what time ago now? It's more of a contribution. What do I want to contribute? And if I am able to contribute in a wider set, then my life will be set. So it's important to choose and to see, you know, what those goals are. You understand? So in those sets. All right. So we talk about the areas, we talk about, you know, reverse engineering, we talk about being specific with your goals, because it's very important to be very specific with the things that you want to achieve. Now I talk about how to achieve your goal automatically, which means, you know, bringing into the reality the things that you want like magic. And it is something that I've learned, it's something that I'm practicing, is, you know, setting those, the first step in achieving it that way is by setting the goal, right? Setting it is mean you write it out on paper. A lot of us have our goals, but we are not writing them out on paper, and we are not putting them in front of us each day. See it. See your goal. Look on it every day. Every day you have your vision board, right? You know, the places that you want to go to, you put them on your vision board. You know, the life, the car that you want to drive, put them, see them on a day-to-day basis. Look at it every day. Live it. Live it means you're visualizing with feeling. It says, what if you can see it in your mind, you can experience it in your reality. If you can see it in your mind, you can experience it in your reality. So visualize with feeling. See yourself in that home. If you want a beachfront home and you're walking on the balcony, and the breeze from the sea is just, you know, visualize with that. You bring every emotions into it. And last thing is share it. Share it with your friends and family. That can keep you accountable. Because sometimes we think that, you know, it's all on our own, but we need persons to say, guess what? Sometimes you have 2 types of persons. You have persons who you will tell that will encourage you. And there are persons who you will tell about your goals and they will say, that can't work. And there's a part of you that will, every time you feel like you can't go through it, you can't do it, then you remember, I have to not necessarily prove them wrong. I'm going to prove myself right, that I deserve this goal. And I am going to achieve this goal. All right. So, lastly, it is this, and this is the quote that I'm going to leave you with today. Live your life as if all your dreams have come true, and then challenge your reality to catch up. Live your life as if all your dreams have come true, then challenge your reality to catch up. So our action step for today, right, is start writing your goals down. Start putting them on paper. You know, what are the goals that you want to achieve for the rest of the year? You know, write it down and walk through this. You can repeat, you can, you know, rewatch this video and, you know, take out some of the things that you have heard here. You know, if you know someone who might get value from this, you can also share this video with them. And just continue coming every morning. I am, you know, just helping everyone to come and to rise to their greatness, the greatness that is within. You understand? I know, I do not know you, but I know that there's greatness in you. Have a good day. Share this, like this video, and I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow.